What's going on YouTube? Dannydecks here. I started a series called Road to Masters where I will be playing a fresh account from Iron 40 LP, no money spent, free to play the entire way. I can only create decks that I have personally featured on my channel or anything that I'm creating along the way. I'm not going to be creating like Ari Kennan and just kind of stomping my way up there. Not the plan. Pretty fun. Anybody who's already aware of it and not interested in it, don't be alarmed. I'm still going to be releasing deck guides and gameplay. They just take a little bit longer to create due to the nature of it. I need to create a deck, test the deck, make sure that it's somewhat viable on the ladder. At the very least, it's not total Omega meme spec. It's got to be, you know, Mono Shurima level or better, which is not the greatest, I admit. Yeah, I try to make my decks playable for sure, and that takes some time. And then on top of all of that time, you have to edit the video properly. Going to be releasing those regularly. Don't be alarmed. If you aren't aware of my Road to Master series, please be sure to check it out. It's a lot of fun. I had it's pretty interesting. I will say that much. I did not expect it to be as challenging as it is. With all of that out of the way, let's get into today's deck.
There is nowhere left to go but up.
Today's deck is hashtag not my king. This is a kind of twofold deck name. It's a little bit of that play on words with the hashtag not my president that the US had going around a couple of years ago. I'm Canadian. I have no opinion of your politics or any of that. I'm just looking over the fence like that meme. The other reason that it's named hashtag not my king is a little bit of a lore thing. I'm kind of a lore nerd. I would recommend checking out Necrit's channel. He does lore for all of the stuff. He's very good. It's very interesting stuff. Essentially, Kalista is Viego's niece. Viego gets sad and he gets all emo when his wife dies. Kalista finds a cure in the Blessed Isles. The Blessed Isles people don't want to give Viego the cure. Viego asks Kalista to go kill them. She says no. And then Hecarim kills Kalista under Viego's order after being imprisoned and there's a whole shrew thing. Check out the lore somewhere else. That's the gist of it. Let's get into the deck. So this is a self-sacrifice archetype with some interesting combos. I'll start off with the combos so that it'll make it a little bit easier to explain what my cards do. Essentially, you want to level up your Kalista. When Kalista is leveled, the first time she attacks each round, she will summon an ephemeral copy of the strongest dead allied follower. Follower is key. It will not summon other Kalistas or champions in general. Also, to note, they're bonded and it takes damage for her. This is pretty key. When you're in the attack step with Kalista, she's extremely difficult to remove. It's almost like she's invulnerable. You can safely attack with her. The combo is level up Kalista, play Rekindler. Rekindler revives Kalista, kill Rekindler. Well, now, moving forward from that point, anytime Kalista attacks, she will revive your Rekindler, and your Rekindler will summon another Kalista that is not ephemeral. Rinse and repeat, and you will just get a ton of Kalistas. It's very hard to deal with. You also have the Harrowing. Harrowing will revive Rekindlers, which will revive real Kalistas. You can attack with the real Kalistas to create more real Kalistas, and it just gets kind of bonkers, and it's a lot of fun. Now, this list really feels pretty good. I really enjoyed it. It seemed pretty strong against aggro, pretty strong against the scouts that are going around. If you're running into a whole lot of scouts, this might actually be the deck for you. I would be careful against control. Against control, it definitely was a little bit hit or miss. You need to have a pretty aggressive start if you want to blow out control. Otherwise, they're just going to whittle you down and you won't be able to sacrifice much. That's my warning, so out of the way, let's get into the actual cards and why they're in here. 2 copies of Butcher. Butcher can often feel like a dead card. Didn't want to have too many copies of a potentially dead card. That's why we're only running 2 Butchers, as well as 2 Curse Keepers. 3 Baccai Reapers. This card is an absolute powerhouse. Loved it. Never really messed with this card too much. After playing this archetype in all the different forms I have, I found it's totally worth splashing to get this card in this archetype. That is actually the only Shurima card we are playing in the deck. You could remove it and splash any other region if you really, really wanted to. I just kind of recommend against it. This card lets you get explosive starts and chip some serious damage in. Felt very powerful to me. 3 copies of Fading Icon. This just gives us some sacrifice fodder as well as a fearsome blocker. Really helps us out in any sort of aggro matchup, even against scouts. Yes, I know MF will kill this unit. However, this does give you a free block. And when you attack in, it threatens the MF and pretty much all the other units. Pretty strong card. Glimpse Beyond, kills the unit, draws 2. This is exactly what we want to do. Haunted Relic, 2 copies. The only reason I'm running 2 copies as opposed to 3 or 1 or 0 of this card is it just felt the most consistent while not being overbearing. I wanted to have the potential to nail the combo of this plus Kalista to level her up right on 3. However, 3 copies felt like I was drawing this card way too much. Even after I've already leveled my Kalista, for example, I would successfully get the combo, and then I would just draw Haunted Relic, and I'm like, shit, this card is a dead card. It has a couple uses. You can use it to chump block, you can use it to push additional damage, summon saplings with Maokai, create sacrifice fodder, sure. However, I just was not totally impressed with this card. I've never really been a huge fan of this card. I'm using it mainly for the purpose of having the combo with Kalista. I would still recommend keeping 2 copies in, because once you achieve that combo, it really snowballs the game pretty heavily. Vile Feast times 3, pretty straightforward. Vile Feast's a beast. It kills stuff, it summons a spider, which you can sacrifice, it heals you a little bit. Just a great card. Black Spear. So I'm running 2 copies of Black Spear. This is a little bit different. This is 4 damage for 3 mana. That is a premium, like primo rate. Normally it's 1-to-1, so we are getting an additional damage for 1 less cost. Buy 3, get 1 free, essentially. This card I could consider running 4 of. The only thing is Kalista's champion spell is also Black Spear, which you can, oftentimes end up with a Kalista in your hand while one's on the board. Usually once you level up a Kalista and it's on the board, it's pretty tough for the opponent to remove. This is why I'm only running 2. You could definitely bump this up to 3. The card's very reliable, and we kill a ton of our stuff. Making it activated is pretty easy. Blighted Caretaker. This card is actually very good. It can also level up Kalista on its own. When you play it, it kills a unit, and then it summons 2 ephemerals, which will die, and that's 3 units Kalista levels. The reason I'm not running a 3rd copy, it just has too many requirements. First requirement is board space. Well, technically the first requirement is to kill an ally. You have to have an ally to kill, and you have to have the board space to summon the additional 2 units. I found this somewhat unreliable. Like, it was hit or miss. I've had times where it sits in my hand, and I didn't like that. I'm not a huge fan of cards that just sit in my hand that I can't ever play. This is why I'm only running 2 copies of it, but it is very, very good in this deck. Maokai. Maokai's a beast. In this deck, Maokai's here for a couple reasons. One, he cannot ever be revived by Rekindler if both Kalista and Maokai have died this game. This is very important because we want our combo to work. This is why we're not running something like Hecarim, for example, or even like Thresh, right? None of this other stuff would work, because if it dies, then Rekindler revives it. It ruins our whole combo. We don't want none of that. Maokai works perfectly. He summons us saplings every time we summon a unit. This is good news. These things will die. If your Kalista is not already leveled, it will be. It helps you control the board. Helps you work towards his own level. Kill your own units for Black Spears. All that stuff. Maokai seems to fit this archetype absolutely spot on. The other thing is he becomes a late game threat. Maokai will level in this deck. He doesn't level like super fast deep speed on turn 6 or anything, but he does level, and if he sits on the board, your stuff is dying, you are summoning units constantly, he's tossing, he will become a threat. If the game gets dragged out, you're facing a slower matchup, and you just happen to have a Maokai, he'll level up and put the opponent on a very real 2-turn clock. Pretty important. This is why Maokai fits so well in the deck, and he's got a pretty cool new skin. Oh no, come back, Maokai. 2 copies of the box, 2 copies of Withering Wail, 3 copies of Vengeance. These cards are really just a control package sort of thing. I found that when playing the deck without removal and just going into the full aggressive list, where I was only really running Black Spears and Vile Feasts, didn't feel too good. I felt like I needed more. If anytime I fell behind on the board, it was impossible to catch back up. Ultimately, if we have an aggressive start, we can do a lot of damage, we can close out the game early, and if we don't quite get that start, rather than just auto-fold, we have the ability to play a little bit slower and build up towards our combo. Once we get our combo online, we can win the game very quickly. This deck has tons of explosive power and just these turns that could just go from 0 to 100, in a second. This is why I thought it was right to run the control package that I have here. You could tweak these cards to whatever feels right for your meta. I just found these to be the best combination for me. 2 copies of Harrowing. Harrowing, you know, as previously said, it basically just revives all your shit, and if your Kalista has died with a Rekindler dead, it's going to summon more and more and more, and just gets out of control. Alternatively, you can just cast this pretty early into the game if you've had an aggressive start and got a lot of damage in, and just close out a game. Didn't want to run a 3rd copy. 3rd copy felt a little heavy. That's why 2 seemed right. Hope you guys enjoy. Please be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below. I will be doing deck reviews on my Road to Masters series. If you are a newer player and you want me to review your deck, just leave a comment in any Road to Masters video with your deck code, and I will review it if I can. Depends on how many requests I have, but you know, you miss every shot you don't take. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the game. Alright, Lulu Zed. Should be an interesting matchup. I don't quite have a whole lot of removal, so this could be tough. However, we'll have to see. Lulu and Zed both come down on the same turn, which seems a little bit counterproductive, I guess. Damn, should have kept that the 0 mana guy. But you never know if you're going to draw Curse Keeper or not. I can't just keep that card. That card's a dead card most of the time. Alright, no bird. Since he's attacking on odds, I guess he should probably go Lulu on 3 instead of Zed. Makes more sense. I'm just gonna attack this. I'll play Kalista out next turn and then I can just swing in. I don't really see him playing any fearsome blockers. However, we'll have to find out. Damn. Had I saved my mana, I would have leveled Kalista. Feels bad. That's okay. We'll level her in the future.
I am the blade in the dark.
I definitely do this. I attack with Kalista first, because if he wants to block it with his Zed, then my Baccai will go to 3 and I'll do an additional point of damage.
Do not deny me.
Definitely I'm going to just block the Zed. I think I pass. I think passing's right. Try to get him to rally, maybe, if he goes for a rally. Like, he probably thinks it's a good rally turn. Exactly. And I can't blame him for that. I mean, it looks real like, if I was in his position, I would probably rally here too. Try to clear up the board or force a Zed level. But getting him with this Black Spear is probably just game. Yeah, that's game over. Can't blame him for that either. It was, you know, I felt like it was GG once that Black Spear hit. Alright, Scouts. Good old Scouts. We have a pretty decent start, actually. Black Spear's not bad. That'll hit MF if I can get it to proc. Ooh, Haunted Relic. Alright, bird.
No place for men.
He has the bird. Second Baccai Reaper is cool.
You're covered.
Oh no, he's covered. That's it. It's over. He's covered.
If I'm forgotten, then no.
Smart pull is this. Yeah, 100%. I'm still gonna block here though.
You? Yes, you do.
I remember.
Alright, well, Reaper again. I'll pass. I'll take the pass. I think he wanted to play a combat trick and kill my Reaper, and, you know, not today, bud.
But not that good.
These isles will be cleansed.
These isles will be cleansed. He's pulling my Reaper, sure. I'm assuming he wants to play that combat trick he had. I'll just let this through, though. I'm going to take this hit, because if I don't take this hit, I give him the opportunity to play his combat trick. I don't really want him to. Pass.
I ran as fast as I could.
Cool. Kindler, not quite useful. However, this will help. I'm going to be able to generate a sapling and a black spear. The only question here is, do I want to pull in the MF or not? If I pull in MF, I can pretty much guarantee I can kill her with the black spear. However, then I don't really get anything else done. Could do this. If I do this, kill my own unit. I enable Black Spear right away. However, that doesn't really help. Alright, sure. Let him do his thing. Actually, we'll do it like this. We will force the MF to lose her barrier. Alright, well, now we hope that he doesn't have sharp sight. Alright, no sharp sight. That's wonderful. Sounds good to me. I will glimpse beyond my bird. He's going to pull with his bird.
Just a little farther.
Well, why wouldn't you scout attack, bro? Yeah, that... Come on. Oh, and he passed on his other attack. Seems very odd. I'll take it though.
My strength is yours.
No, thank you. I have to just kill this. I'm gonna lose my Maokai here, which sucks. I can rekindle it though, I guess, if I want to. Honestly, I might just play Harrowing. No, my next attack, I can play Harrowing. I don't have the mana to Harrowing right now. Does he want to pull my Maokai? And he's gonna buff? Oh my god, that's amazing. That's actually very good. I'm happy with this. Totally happy with that outcome. He's running his hand down. He's got 2 cards. His deck does not really run draw, so let's replay Maokai. Hopefully he doesn't have another bomb like a Cythria or Genevieve or whatever that card's called. Sure, I'll pass. Oh my gosh, Blighted Caretaker is amazing. If I can somehow get... Alright, that's very funny. He's going to pre-commit that so he can attempt to kill my Maokai. Guess I can respect that. Just seems odd. Now he has to kill Kalista. There it is. He's got to use a combat trick to do so. There's a sharp sight. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. I'm down to take that trade. And I will draw some cards. If he ends up developing, or sorry, rallying, then I can just play my tree man and make more tree mans. But at the moment, this is looking like he's in a whole lot of trouble. Another Kalista. No Harrowing this turn, I suppose. Don't really need to Harrowing. I have this guy beat. Yeah, GG. Easy game. Too easy. They couldn't deal with the Maokai. Okay, Tristana Akshan. Not sure what this is. It might be some sort of weird combo-y deck. A lot of times people will add Akshan to their list to make a funky combo. I'll have to find out. I almost always keep Haunted Relic because I'm playing for the dream that I draw Kalista with Haunted Relic on 3 and then I can level her up right away. Like once I level up Kalista and I get a Rekindler killed, which seems like a pretty big requirement. If you do those things, you're just unstoppable. Every time you're just creating Kalista after Kalista after Kalista, and they can't really deal with them.
Pride filled us forever. For the hubris.
Definitely attack here. I considered just taking the pass, but there's really no point. I highly doubt he's holding anything back. That makes no sense. Oh, we got the Kalista. We got the Kalista. I'll just take this damage. Not afraid at all.
What wondrous discoveries await below?
Alright, pass. We have the dream.
Deep breath now.
Now the question is, do I play Kalista first or Haunted Relic first? I think it's gotta be Kalista. What could he possibly kill my Kalista with at 4 mana? The Buster Shot. No Buster Shot, please. I'm hoping he commits some sort of resource, so he doesn't have Buster Shot enabled. Right now his Buster Shot costs 4 mana. Basically the only thing that's gonna make me a sad boy. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Oh, he's not doing it to me. He's not doing it to me. Oh, this is gonna feel bad for him. Get wrecked, bro. This is a super get wrecked moment. Now, I never attack with Kalista. I'll attack with Baccai Sand Reaper. Oh, he's just a Baccai Reaper. Sorry. I'll attack with my BR here. And if he wants to pop a combat trick and trade up, then that's fine. Yeah, there you go. Lightning Rush. Did he get that off Conk? Yeah, he got that. Yeah, that's cool with me. That's fine. I just would rather that not happen to Kalista. Right, he could have got like the Rumble Flame Spitter and then just traded up into my Kalista, and I would have been like, wow, this sucks. However, we've done it. We got Kalista leveled. We have a Rekindler in hand. I don't know what's stopping us. We're unstoppable at the moment.
Astounding curiosities lie ahead.
I know it's called Waking Sands, but I honestly always call this card Walking Sands. Like, that's how it just kind of looks like to me. But these things, I mean, they charge, right? They're running. What are these? Sand centaurs? That seems like an inefficient thing to create. Like, if you can create any unit out of sand, like, is centaur really the best? I don't know. Who knows? This is gonna possibly end the game. Honestly, this is gonna be really hard for him to deal with. Minimorph, you son of a bitch. My heart, man. Now I don't have my combo online. My Rekindler is useless.
For the hubris.
What a dick.
This is folly.
Okay, he stopped us. Kind of. He didn't really stop us considering we're still going to deal like a shitload of damage. That's one thing I really like about this deck, actually. You can have some turns where you just get in for insane amount of damage out of nowhere. I don't have one of those, so I'll just give you a Draven hand. Yeah, GG opponent. Beat him up pretty bad, pretty fast. Alright, we have ourselves... Oh, TF Nami, but with P and Z. I'm not sure if this is the new version or not. I don't think so, though. I feel like this is definitely not. We'll keep this. Maybe I want to keep Maokai for this matchup. I'll keep the Maokai. I'm not quite sure what he's running, but Maokai seems like he might be okay. Vengeance. Yeah, I'll hit Nami with that, I suppose. He can't be running Shell Folk, so that's a good thing. I don't have to worry about that.
You must know me, little one. You must.
He might make it rain here, I guess. I'm gonna play this card out. Give me a little bit of protection from Make It Rain, and then I'll bank the rest of my mana. There's no need to play Butcher. I could be... Actually, maybe I play Butcher and go super aggressive. Let's see what he plays. Oh, okay. Kind of weird. Maybe I do play Butcher then. No.
I must be known.
No, I need to play around TF. If he doesn't block this, then definitely a TF coming. Oh, alright. He's gonna block it. So maybe not. Maybe no TF.
Look upon me.
He's unsure what to do. Alright, I'm gonna get Maokai down. ASAP. Ah, that's actually kind of a pun because he's a sap dude.
I won't let my home be
This
swallowed
puts
by
Nami at
darkness.
5, right? I'm not too worried about Nami then.
The Blessed Isles lives through me.
Probably want to get the Baccai Reaper down. I might just go wide next turn since his Nami's not going to level anyways. Oh, this is a Ruined Rex
The
deck.
tide
Cool.
carry you.
Alright, I'm down with that. Pick a card.
With the surf.
Shuffle the Poro. Maybe that's not too bad of a shuffle, considering Poros will be useful for him later on. Alright, we'll start with Butcher. Oh no, I made a mistake. Darn it.
Life starts small.
Okay, folks, don't start with Butcher when you have Baccai Reaper in hand and you plan to play him. Darn. I was like thinking this through previously too. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play the
You are
Reaper.
not wanted here in
This
Runeterra.
does
Like that's ever
not a
stopped
whole
me.
lot.
Something for all of you.
Where's Maokai at? Nah, he's not very far along.
Forgetting this death to an
Yeah, I should have definitely played Reaper first. I might have got his TF out. Now the question is, do I want to Vengeance Nami? I might. Let's see what he does. Could Vengeance Nami? Yeah, we'll just kill Nami. I think this is right. So, had I played properly, my Reaper would be at 3 attack after killing this Nami. Alright. That works. That's going to buff his thing to 3-1.
Sorry, everyone.
And I'm down to trade with both, so I'll swing in. Because Nami's going to go to 7, which means if he replays a Nami, it's going to be leveled up. Not ideal. Not the end of the world either. Okay, he played a Poro, so he's not leveling his Nami. I'm still down to take the trade, even though it's going to trade with this Poro. That's fine. I'm assuming he's going for a Turbo TF level. TF's at 0 draws. He dropped a Rummage. That totally leads me to believe this is a TF leveling deck. Try to get TF with Maokai. Or a Black Spear or something. Oh, Twisted Fate's picking a card. He's really going for this level up. Let's see how it pays out for him, Con.
You cannot.
Would really like one of my other units. Something cool would be good, game. Alright, not very cool.
They will pay for what they did to you.
All that matters now is the little ones.
TF's already at 5, holy shit, he might just level it right now. If he levels his TF, there's not much I can do about it. Flash does nothing. That seems like a weird inclusion in this deck. I guess that levels Nami, technically, right? Like, you can flash, it consumes your mana and then refills it. That's a pretty interesting thought. I wonder, maybe I should mess with a Nami Flash Brilliance deck.
Once I stab
Huh.
papers, now faces.
Never really thought about it.
Blessed vengeance.
Alright, we're going in. Get our first damages in. Okay, we killed his TF. That's wonderful news. I was a little bit concerned about the TF. I'll be able to kill this ballistic bot right now. Unless he plays another TF.
Intruder.
Like that's ever stopped me.
In which case, I'm just going to wail.
Eyes open.
That way I'll be able to Vile Feast his TF down the road. I don't see how he protects it in these regions. My Maokai's getting pretty close to leveling too. Okay. Burbly fish. Is that burble fish? Wiggly burble fish. Okay. Let's call him the burbly fish. I'm going to play Withering Whale and kill both of these. Hopefully he plays out Poro or something. Sure. In response, will this level Maokai? So if I played this, I will get 20, 21. Yeah, 21 doesn't matter, honestly. I should also do this. No, that's more susceptible to dying, so since Maokai's dead regardless, I'll just play this on him. I want to do the Withering Whale now before he can start getting his TF rolling. I know it does seem a bit odd,
I'm out.
but playing on the stack is better. I got Kalista. This is good news.
Flesh was weak, but
This
look
deck
at me
seems
now.
so weird. Why is he playing this guy? I guess for Rummage, or it's Rummage, right? Where you discard 2, draw 2? Most likely what he's playing it for. That's not a very good board. Kalista it is.
Rest until all betrayers pay.
Witness perfection.
Wow, really? This guy drew 3 of those really fast. Haha, what do you say about 3 of these guys? This should level my Kalista, assuming I get to actually attack and not lose it right now. Alright, he's kind of out of juice. He is out of the juice. We're going to get there.
The guru follows.
I don't need to do that. I got Vengeance if he somehow magically makes one of these guys able to kill her. I doubt that. He needs to buff it to 2.
Can you improve perfection? Inferior
Aha!
design.
That still doesn't work, my friend. Yeah, GG, nice. A little bit of a slow start, but we got there. Alright, scouts. As much as I want to keep Curse Keeper, I can't really because I don't have an activator for him. I really liking Baccai Reaper, actually. This card seems super powerful in the right archetype. Pretty good 1-drop, that's for sure. This card's a beast.
No place
Alright.
for men.
If he develops anything on next turn, I will attempt to Vile Feast this bird. Keyword being attempt, considering he might Ranger's Resolve if he plays a 1-drop.
I've got your back.
God damn it. Now, is this better? I actually think this ends up being better. And then that way,
They forgot.
I don't take 3. Against this deck, I really don't want to take too much damage early. Probably play out Kalista. That's good. Kalista into Butcher is nice.
Fortune
Sure.
favors the bold.
I'm going to attack with both of these.
I will find someone.
I don't want to attack with Kalista because he'll 100% block it with his Bright Steel. Now, he's going to want to pull my Kalista with his bird. I'm going to attempt to Vile Feast it.
My shield is yours.
Gosh darn shield being yours. Go away. I have to just Vile Feast now. I really just got to generate a blocker. And at least I kill his bird. Or hopefully I kill his bird, I should say.
Honor guide me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his bird dies no matter what.
My steel is yours.
I never noticed that the spears come out per kill. I wonder... Well, I guess I won't be able to find out till I rekindler. Definitely want to do this.
Love ya.
Next turn, I'm going to open attack. See if I can get him to try to take the value. Like, I'll hit him for 3, and then I can try to get him to value trade in here, and then I can Black Spear. Or I could play Maokai. No. No, there's no point playing Maokai.
Be known.
Maokai does nothing for me here. He doesn't even take the value. Oh my gosh.
Every wave is a path.
I mean, he can't rally, so...
These isles
Maokai it
will
is.
be cleansed.
Does that mean his MF levels? No, it's only 1 attack, so he'll be going to 3 attacks. I definitely just Vengeance MF here. But I wait for his next attack to Vengeance it. There's no point Vengeancing now. I have to just take this, this damage. Now, on his next attack... Yeah, I gotta wait. I gotta wait.
You're covered.
You're covered. Maybe now's the time. Yeah, we'll do it now. Sucks because he could play another MF if he has a second one in hand, but not much I can do about that.
Protect and strike.
Alright, this is fine.
Always forward.
Seems really weird of him, actually.
Look upon me.
I actually think he's going to rally, right? Does this say rally?
You.
Like, I could block like this and set up a nice Withering Wail. I just think he's gonna have a Ranger's Resolve. Whatever, we'll figure it out. So this is an obvious whale. Definitely go Rekindler. He might have Rally, but I suspect he's going to have a Ranger's Resolve if I try to Whale, so Whale's going to just end up getting me, like, net nothing. At least with this Rekindler, I have something.
Me and my mark.
We'll find our enemies wherever they hide.
I want to kill Quinn, though. We'll do this. This seems good.
Spears ready.
This seems good, because now if he goes for the rally, I can Black Spear him. There it is. That's huge.
Only makes us stronger.
As, like, this looks like such an amazing Withering Whale, but it's really not going to be. Definitely block here.
Come from the dog.
Maybe he'll play his card now? No, he won't. Like, if he doesn't have a Ranger's Resolve, by just attacking in, he's doing it right. Hopefully he doesn't notice that he's going to level my Kalista. Yeah. Not a good idea, bro. You don't want to be leveling Kalista. This is good. Haunted Relic's nice.
We Demacians are no easy prey.
I would argue that you guys are pretty easy prey, Demacia. See ya.
I ran
Good.
as fast as I
He has
could.
no elite, so that means no Cythria in hand. Croaker. Play Haunted Relic. Just to develop blockers on the board. Make his attacks not good. Unless he's playing the Lucian spell. Nice, got him. GG. There was not much he could do. As soon as my Rekindler died, then my Kalista levels, which is going to leave me to just... I'll attack with Kalista and just keep getting Kalistas. Oh, okay, we are playing against... I have no idea. Powder Monkeys. My prediction, this is Powder Monkeys with Iceborne Legacy. Might be wrong, but I'm going out on a limb saying we got some Iceborne Legacy Powder Monkeys. Now, if I manage to draw Kalista in the next two cards, I won't play Fading Icon on 2. Definitely looking like a Fading Icon on 2.
Forgetting this death.
The only downside is this is going to get hit with a Make It Rain. That's not ideal. I'm actually going to pass. I'll just attack it.
This is folly.
I don't really want to play into give him a good Make It Rain. And I have some Hopium that I'm going to draw a Kalista anyways. So if he is playing Iceborne Powder Monkeys, it's obviously a bit of a meme deck. However, I've lost to this deck before on ladder. It had TF in it, so it was a little bit different. However, same idea. There's some pretty good cards that they can run. Like, there's the card that creates a Powder Monkey for every time you plunder that game. I don't really want to let him plunder. Do I have a choice? Dude, you always have a choice. I'll just do this.
Your time in the cycle is done.
Okay, nice. This is what I like to see. Did I just play her out? This seems risky. I don't see him killing her. I'll pass. He's probably going to play Monkey Keg. Oh, no he's not. That's perfect. Definitely going to play her out now. Cool, I'm going to get to level her. That's great. This is great news. Ooh, Monkey Idol. I just want to play this out. I know it's going to die when I attack, most likely. However, I just kind of want Kalista to get something to revive. I don't want her to be reviving these 1/1 like Unleashed Spirits. That just feels bad. At least temporarily. This is kind of like a temporary solution. Alright, so he is definitely going to be playing Iceborne Legacy Powder Monkeys. Which is going to make them 4/3, so it's kind of spooky. We got a nice hit in on him. That's one thing this deck seems to do. It just seems to throw a ton of damage out of nowhere. If you have a good start, especially, you can really get rolling.
Oh, I hear them.
So I'm going to block like this. I'm going to just take the 2. No, I'm not. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He plunders regardless. Okay, I'm going to take the 2. I'm hoping he doesn't cast Iceborne yet. That's good. Because now I can Black Spear this. Which is going to delay his Iceborne. He has no Powder Monkeys on the board. Alrighty. Okay, so he most likely is going to play Monkey Business, I guess. But it doesn't even matter. Monkey Business is no big deal. Probably want to play Fading Icon.
The strong don't want mercy.
This is weak to Make It Rain, though. But
If I'm forgotten, then no.
There's plenty.
this is one of those cases where I'm hoping if you Make It Rains, it doesn't hit my face. It hits just my units. Or sorry, it hits my face and not all my units. Yeah, Monkey Business. Alright, this is 100% exactly as I believed it to be. It's not too bad. I think I'm in a pretty good position, honestly.
There you are.
There you are. Try to remove any fearsome blockers he has. It's not going to be possible, actually. So if we can't do the fearsome blockers, we can certainly do kill stuff.
I must be known.
These are permanent units, so I'll do that.
The guilty will suffer.
The guilty will suffer. I like Kalista, she's cool. Definitely a cool gal.
You pay first. Who's that you got there?
Sure.
Say your farewells. Who's that you got there?
I love this guy's like belly tattoo. Make him look like an ogre. Or an orc, I mean. Now I need a Rekindler, and I'm good to go. If I can get a Rekindler, I can kill my Kalista. Hopefully kill the Rekindler, and then just make, you know, ton of Kalistas. Haha, he does have Iceborne Legacy. I knew it. Okay, more monkeys. I'm just going to kill this. I'm just going to create blockers to, you know, hopefully deal with his monkeys. The only problem is if he has that card that gives all my stuff vulnerable and summons a bunch of powder monkeys, that's going to be dangerous. Actually, no, it's not, because I'm going to hit him with the box and he's probably going to quit. That'll be kind of funny, so I'm waiting for that card. As soon as he plays that, hit him with the box, watch the surrender. Unless he has... I don't think he can play that plus Iceborne. I think it's a 4-mana card. There it is, Powder Pandemonium. Oh my gosh, wow. Alright, this is surrender. That's 6 damage though, holy shit. Like, that is insane how much damage I just took. Maybe he has 2. That was a misplay. Oh no. That was a misplay. I need to play slower. Now I'm dead. You ever just throw games? I love it. I always just throw games like that. Had I been smart and an actual good player, I would have waited for him to attack and then did that, and then I would have won the game. Instead, now I lose. I don't necessarily lose, but pretty good chance I do. There is a pretty good chance I just threw the game. I was too excited. I was so hyped. I'm like, yes, I'm gonna get him with this box. He's playing into my hand. But I didn't account for him having 2. I'm still gonna be doing 8 damage to him. He's at 1. Rekindler seems pretty good. I have to open attack. 1 off lethal. Sucks. I have no reach in this deck, so I have to just survive till next turn. He's gonna play more powdery monkeys. Whoa. -1. Nope. Not today, Riptide Rex. But I'm still dead, right? No, I'm not dead. I'm fine. We're fine here. This is fine. 1 HP in a dream. That misplay, you know, kind of ruined this game. This was going to be an easy game, and I totally screwed up. If he plays another Riptide Rex, well, he would need a Plunder Trigger to do that.
I never.
Okay. Am I really going to have to Vengeance that? Ah, whatever.
Return to us.
We've already ruined the game. Might as well just go for it at this point.
I don't change fate.
Okay, that does nothing. I'm at 1 HP. As long as he doesn't have something.
Finger on the trigger.
Finger on the trigger.
Join the conflagration.
Missed.
Oh. Okay, that's fine. I love how he's emoting. I made a massive misplay.
The sea beasts will bear us.
Okay. Seems like he doesn't quite have it.
We burn, then kindle anew.
Haha, counter emotes. He's gonna hit me with a Make It Rain. Alright, got him. GG. Yeah, I made a terrible misplay there, honestly. That, letting him play the double powder monkeys and wipe my board and do 12 damage, that was not good. Not good at all. We ended up getting there in the end, so it worked out. However, that could have been much easier. I would have had him dead a long time ago. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned to the channel for more Legends of Runeterra content. I have my Road to Masters videos that I will be releasing daily or bi-daily, depending on how much time I have to work on them. Within that, I will also still be releasing deck techs and gameplay, so don't worry if that's what you're into and you don't really care for the Road to Masters journey. Totally fine. I'm still going to be releasing, you know, interesting decks. I might actually consider picking up a meta deck or two if I find any of them particularly fun or cool. I might pick them up and do like an in-depth analysis similar to my Ken and Ari. To be determined in that regard. I'm planning to do some deck reviews for my Road to Masters. If you are a newer player and you want some help building your deck or with your deck and you'd like a review by me, feel free to leave a comment in any of my Road to Masters series with your deck tech and whatever issue you think you're running into. And if I have time, I will start my episode with a review of your deck. Please be sure to like, subscribe, comment below. Have yourselves a wonderful day. T-Dot out!